All right, friends, it's time for another one of my patented tier lists. If you were to make a tier list of all my content, the tier lists would be on the S tier. Everything else would be in the F tier. That is how great my tier lists are. And today we'll talk about everyone's favorite topic, one-hit wonders. We'll go through a list of some of the best and worst one-hit wonders the past couple of decades, and we will rank them on one of my patented tier lists. That's what we're going to do today. As always, we will be removing the D and E tiers because, really, what is the difference between D, E, and F? You know what I mean? What is really the difference? If you're going to put it on the D tier or the E tier, you might as well just put it on the F tier. So that's how I'm going to do it. And also get expert care for hair loss from the comfort of your own home without ever visiting a doctor's office or a pharmacy with today's sponsor, Keeps. They'll deliver a personalized treatment plan that's recommended by a licensed medical provider right to your door on your schedule. And it's usually around half the cost of typical pharmacy prices. Keeps offers both of the FDA-approved hair loss treatment options, as well as a 2-in-1 gel that combines both treatments, and they're proven to work by clinical studies. And as part of your Keeps treatment plan, you can message your medical provider or the Keeps care team anytime through their secure messaging portal. And in addition to clinically proven treatments, Keeps offers hair thickening shampoo and conditioner and styling pomade. So whether you're looking to prevent hair loss, stimulate hair growth, or just take better care of the hair you have, Keeps has you covered. Hair loss stops with Keeps. For a special offer to get started, go to keeps.com/Finn or click the link in the description of this video. That's KEEPS.com/Finn. Where should we start? How about from way back in 2012? Your man Psy and Gangnam Style. I have a theory that 2012 may be the corniest year in human history, only because of two songs, I think. Gangnam Style and Thrift Shop by Macklemore both came out this year, which might make it the single most corny year in the entire existence of humanity. I mean, is there another year that produced two cornier songs than that? Is there? I don't think there is. And this is also the song that put K-pop on the map, which, I'm sure the K-pop stans don't want to hear me say that, but it's true. It's a fact. They were trying to make Korean music break through for a long time in the West. Never happened. But eventually, a little fella named Psy put Korea on the map in 2012. I remember this. In 2012, actually, when this song came out, I used to go to Korea a lot for work. This highway goes right through the middle of Seoul, and I would take this highway I would go to a factory there to print shopping bags for Abercrombie & Fitch, and the factory that I would go to was at the other end of this highway. So I know exactly where this is, and I miss Korea. I miss Seoul. Korea's a great place. I like Seoul a lot. I miss it. But I'll tell you what I do not miss is this song. I can't say that it's great, but there's something about it. Like the fact that it's as annoying as it is, I don't know. It's like, I feel like this is one of these songs that it's like simultaneously F tier and S tier at the same time. I don't really know how to rank it. As far as the one-hit wonder goes, I would say it's one of the more irritating ones, but it's kind of catchy. So I think I'm just going to put it right in the middle. I'm going to put it on the B tier. Could be worse, could be a lot better. I'll give it a B. That's what I think. It's a tough one to rank. How about maybe the Gangnam Style of, what was it, 1999 or something like that? Mambo No. 5 by your man Lou Bega. Wronging me about what? 90? Oh God, you're going to be pedantic about what year Mambo No. 5 came out. Seek help. Go touch a boobie. Touch some grass and stop worrying about what year Mambo No. 5 came out. In any case, a couple interesting things about this. Number one, did you know that he's German? I had no idea. The man is German. I feel like this is a wedding song. What I'm always trying to think of with wedding songs is like what part of the night they come on, right? So when the DJ comes on, after, the first dance and all that, that's when all the like aunts and uncles and grandparents are still on the dance floor. That's when they're playing, I don't know, Frank Sinatra or something like that. And at the end of the night, that's when you're going to hear Yin Yang Twins, right? And somewhere in between there are songs like Mambo No. 5. I feel like Mambo No. 5 is towards the end of the period of the evening where the elder family members are still on the dance floor. This might be towards the end, and then after this is like Uptown Funk. That's when only the millennials are left. You know, the really old people are gone. Maybe the Gen Xers have gone to go sit down. The millennials are still there, and they're getting down to Uptown Funk. So I feel like this is right before Uptown Funk. That's what I think. You know, it's inoffensive. I don't find it annoying. I don't see, look, German singer. See, Lou Bega, German singer. I don't know that I'd say it's great. I don't know that I would choose to listen to it, but, you know, could be worse. I think I would rather listen to it than Gangnam Style. That's for sure. So I think I'm going to put it on the A tier. I don't love it, but it could be a lot worse. That's what I think. I wouldn't choose to listen to it outside of a party or a what. Yeah, exactly. You know, you could hear this playing. You're standing at the bar, you know, waiting for your drink, and this is playing, you know, on the dance floor, and you're like, you know what? This song's not that bad. Could be worse, right? That's what I think. Okay, how about from somewhere in the mid-2000s? I don't want to say what year this came out because I know some autist in the chat will correct me if I'm wrong by 1 minute. They're like, oh, Stacy's Mom didn't come out at 6:49 p.m. on February 1st, 2004. It came out at 6:50 p.m. You call yourself the Punk Rock MBA and you don't even know the exact moment and time of day that Fountains of Wayne came out? Wow, credibility gone. So whenever this came out, I don't know, but it's a great song. It's a great song, right? Everybody can agree on that. It's a great song.
Stacy, can I come over after school?
Yeah, the song is a little bit weird. It's about a very inappropriate relationship between a young man and his girlfriend's mother. Very inappropriate. However, it is a great song. Fantastic song. Great power pop song that I would say to this day, you know, you could put this on and I think people from any generation, I think, wait a minute, what is I'm trying to understand this part here where he opens his drink and it overflows out of control. I feel like there's some sort of symbolism there. I'm having trouble picking it up. You know, I'm kind of a literalist. I'm not very good at reading between the lines and interpreting art, so I don't know what he's getting at here. But I will say that I think this song is fantastic. Great song and a great band. One of these examples of a band that had a lot of great songs that just didn't get popular. I think it's S tier. Holds up. Love it. Fantastic song. Love it. Now, moving things into the 2010s, we have somebody that I used to know by, how do you say it? Gautier? I don't even know how to say this name. Do you guys know this song from 2013? When was this? 2011. 2011. You guys remember this song? This song does suck. It does suck. I hate it. Here it is. This feels like a song that would be overused in car commercials, doesn't it? I feel like this would be in a commercial for like Subaru or I don't know, or maybe like for like insurance of some kind. This could be like, I don't know. You remember back in the day when you used to get like a CD-ROM at work that would explain your benefits? I feel like this music could be in the background of the CD-ROM. Nowadays, oh, I know what it would be. They would have a video they would make you watch at work explaining their commitment to diversity and inclusion with a bunch of like, you know, diverse folks out in the park smiling, you know, with the CEO. And this would be playing in the background of the video that your company just put out, lying about how much they value diversity. Meanwhile, every executive in the company is a white man. That's what I think of when I hear this. I hate this song. And yeah, definitely one of the most overplayed songs of the decade. I'm glad that he never made more music. Very happy to say that he kind of came and went. I hate this song. It goes in the F tier for me. One of the most irritating, overplayed songs that I can think of. How about this one? You guys remember this one? Party Like a Rock Star by Shop Boys. You guys remember this? Totally Dude. What I love about this is that it's almost like an insulting caricature of what they think rockers are. You know, like when he's got his guitar out and he's just like doing this, or like when Lil Wayne did his guitar solo I like it. This is like their cartoonish impression of what they think rockers are like. I kind of love it. Smashing his guitar. Hey, let's go smash this Squire like a real rocker. Quite a time. This reminds me of like, you know, Dem Franchise Boys and D4L, aka the peak of human civilization. Got to bring back snap music, people. What are the guys in D4L up to these days? And why has nobody done a metalcore cover of Laffy Taffy? That's what I want to know. You know me with a skull belt and wallet chains. You know me with a skull belt and wallet chains. Like a rocker, right? That's what rockers do. They have skull belts and wallet chains. Okay, Shop Boys, these guys were definitely barely even a one-hit wonder, right? I don't even know if you could say that, because I don't even know if you could call that song a hit. More like a moderately well-known song of the mid-2000s. I think I'd rather listen to Gangnam Style than Party Like a Rock Star. You guys remember that I said 2012 was the corniest year in human history? Maybe you thought I was exaggerating. Maybe you thought I wasn't telling the truth. Well, let me remind you that this song also came out in 2012. Thrift Shop by Macklemore and Ryan Lewis. Coney 2012, that's right. Hey, listen, I don't know whatever happened to the Coney 2012 movement, but it's been 11 years, which is horrifying. I feel like Coney 2024, I like the sound of that. It's time to bring it back. I'm hunting, looking for a come up. This is fucking awesome. Now, walk into the club like, what up? I got a big cock. I feel bad because I think Macklemore might be the single corniest human on the face of the planet, which is too bad because he seems like a great guy. I would absolutely be friends with him. I would love to have him as a neighbor. I feel like, you know, because he's rich, he would probably have like a really nice lawnmower, and he would just be like, hey, bro, like, if you ever want to use my lawnmower, just like go take it. The keys are in it. I just leave it like out back. Just, you can just borrow it like whenever you want. It doesn't matter. It's all good, man. Just whenever you want to use my lawnmower. I'd be like, really, Ben? Are you sure? Because like, I don't want to just like walk in your backyard and borrow your lawnmower without asking and be like, no, bro, it's totally cool. Dude, it's a fucking lawnmower, man. I don't care. Like, all right, cool. Yeah. Well, thanks, man. Cause yeah, I didn't really want to buy a new one. So it's unfortunate because he seems like just the coolest guy, you know, or like the nicest guy. His music is just like absolutely unbearable, unfortunately. So as much as he seems like a cool guy, and as much as I would like to be friends with him, and as much as I would be honored to have him as a neighbor, I gotta say that is one of the absolute most irritating, corny songs ever recorded. I would have to put it on the F tier. A good margin worse than Gangnam Style, unfortunately. 2012, officially the corniest year of all time. Officially. Oh, that's right. It did win a Grammy. That's right. He won a Grammy over Kendrick for that one and then texted Kendrick to apologize. And Kendrick was like, that shit's fucking weird. Why did you text me to apologize for winning the Grammy, bro? That was weird. How about, this is one that I know a lot of the millennials like this song. Teenage Dirtbag by Wheatus. And I'm unclear why they love this song so much. Like, this is one of the most beloved songs by dorky millennials. Legitimately, why? Can anyone explain? I like this song just fine. It's just odd to me. I don't understand why, like, 32-year-old dorks love this song so much. Like, was it in some movie or video game or something that I'm unaware of? Like, why is this song just so absolutely loved by millennials? I don't understand. I mean, I like the song, but I don't get it. This is all I ever wanted to be. I would pay anything to get whatever surgery I need to do to look like this guy. I would walk around like this all the time, just looking like the fucking Chad villain of every like 90s and 2000s teen movie. This is the asshole that stuffs the nerd in their lockers. I just want to be this guy so I can just walk around looking like this 24/7 and just feel them seething with rage at me. Just like, oh, the crying soy jack. That's right. Football in his hand in the hallway, in case we didn't get the idea. That's what I would do. That's what I would do. Now, I like this song. I do. I'm a little confused as to why it is like absolutely worshipped by millennials. Like they lose their shit if you mention this song. They lose it. Just absolutely worship this song. I will put it on the A tier. It's not as good as Fountains of Wayne, but it's a catchy song. I like it. It's a catchy song. Don't quite get the worship, but I do like it. Nostalgia is a huge business. Finn, the band still tours. Yeah, but they're not a huge business. They play to like 500 people a night, 300 people a night. So it's actually not a huge business. It is a moderately sized business. That's what it is. It's a moderately sized business. You know, I said 2012 might have been the corniest year of human existence. It might actually be 2013 because this song existed in 2013. What Does the Fox Say by Ylvis. I believe these guys are Swedish or Norwegian or something. Scandinavian of some kind.
What does the fox say?
Man, I haven't listened to this song in a long time. And that like EDM-y kind of production. Aren't these guys like some sort of Scandinavian like kids show or comedy, like comedy sketch troupe or something like that? Yeah, it's like, this is like Lonely Island kind of music. You remember Lazy Sunday? This is like the kind of thing that Europeans think is absolutely hilarious, high comedy. You guys might have socialized medicine, but what you don't have is humor. I don't think anybody's going to say that Europe is a hotbed of humor. This is what you guys think is incredibly clever and hilarious and insightful. I would say one of the worst songs ever written. If there's something worse than F tier, I would put it there. This makes Macklemore look good. Like, I would rather listen to Thrift Shop 100 times over than listen to this once. Sub F tier. It makes me want to create a Z tier just for that. Now, how about some other Europeans? If you want to consider British people European, and for their sake, I kind of don't want to, because, you know, I'm okay with British people. This is I Believe in a Thing Called Love by The Darkness. A silly song.
Can't explain all the feelings that you're making me feel. Touching you.
This is a great song. I like it. Yeah, I mean, I think this song is great. Obviously, it's like goofy and silly and ironic and, you know, it's a little bit cringe, of course, but it's cringe on purpose, so I think it's okay. It's a catchy song. I think it holds up. I think it's damn good. Justin Hawkins, the singer, also has an excellent YouTube channel. I think it's a catchy song. I don't know if I'd put it up there with Fountains of Wayne, but I think it's pretty damn good. I'm never unhappy when this song comes on, and I don't generally love, you know, zany music. It is a little bit zany, but I think it's pretty damn good. And I'm going to put it on the A tier, up there with Lou Bega and Wheatus. That's what I think. And he seems like a cool guy, so I'm a fan. If you guys are really old, if you were really, really old, you'll remember this. Do you remember Three Little Pigs by Green Jello? Anybody old enough to remember this? For your sake, I hope you're not old enough to remember this. This video is actually great. A fun fact, 2 of the members of Tool played on this. Danny Carey, the drummer, played on this, and Maynard is the voice of the pig on this. Is the song good? Well, no, it's bad. It's bad. That's Maynard right there. It's a bad song. And the band is horrible. By the way, this is their best song. So if you think this song is bad, then you need to hear all their other stuff because it is somehow even worse. They're horrible. Like, truly, truly horrible. Basically, as bad as it would look from this picture, the band is this bad. Really just like shockingly awful. And they're still around to this day for some reason. But it's still better than Macklemore. It's still better than What Does the Fox Say? So I'll put it on the C tier. And the last one, you guys know that I couldn't possibly make this video about one-hit wonders without talking about your man, my man, the one and only Crazy Town.
Come, my lady, come, my lady. You're my butterfly, sugar, baby.
I know you guys think it's weird when I talk about smelling his fingers, but here's all I have to say. If laying in bed at night, staring at the ceiling, wondering what it would be like to live just one day as Shifty Shellshock's fingers is bad, if that's wrong, then I don't want to be right. That's all I have to say about it. If you've never asked yourself, I wonder where Shifty Shellshock's fingers have been, what kind of amazing journeys they have been on. If you've never asked yourself that question, then I'm afraid you and I have nothing in common. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You and I see the world very differently if you've never spent an evening asking yourself those questions. I would like to ask Shifty if I can be the world's official #1 Crazy Town fan. And just to be clear, I make jokes about this song. I don't actually like this song that much, but I legitimately like Shifty Shell Shock, and I legitimately like Crazy Town. I legitimately think Crazy Town is a good band. I don't actually think that's their best song, but because I am a fan of Crazy Town, because I'm the official #1 Crazy Town fan, we are putting them where they belong. We're putting some respect on Shifty Shell Shock's name, respect that it's always deserved but seemed to not get until recently. We're putting it up here on the S tier along with your boys in Fountains of Wayne. So that does it, people, for this edition of the One Hit Wonders tier list. Join us next time for a look at the world of One Hit Wonders, and you can find out if there will ever be another year that equals 2012 in terms of sheer cringe. I have my doubts, but join us next time and you will find out. Like a rocker, right? That's what rockers do.